Today I'm walking you through a unit that we are going to start a complete rehab on Monday. Hi, I'm Jennifer Mount, managing broker and owner of Legacy Realty Advisors, and we also have Legacy Leasing Solutions. And we like to help people solve all of their real estate goals. And some people have small goals, some people have big goals, some people are well on their way to achieving their goals, and some people are just starting. And we are willing to and excited to help you with any part of this process. And this is my 24th year of being involved in residential real estate, and I have learned a lot, but I have never seen anything like what I encountered with this particular opportunity. So I have been presented with an opportunity to manage 23 rental properties. And I'm just going to start you out here in the garage. When someone approaches you with an opportunity like this, you are so excited because you're like, 23 properties in Jenks school district. So if you're just tuning into our channel for the first time, this is all things real estate in the Tulsa area. And Jenks Schools is one of our best school districts. So a lot of people love to be in this district. So having a rental here is so great. And I'll just kind of go ahead and show you some of the community. It's great. Like each of these houses is about 2,500 square feet. Nothing smaller than 3-bedroom. And so when my friend said, hey, I have an opportunity for you, our property manager passed away and we need someone to help us with this project. I'm like, yes, of course. Well, she passed away a little over 2 years ago. So in the 2-year interim, they hired a family member. So here's a good lesson is you get what you pay for. And but the sad thing is the family member misutilized their resources in a huge way. And so fast forward 2 years, they got me involved. And so whenever I first drove around, I was so excited about the opportunity. And then I came inside. So let me just show you here. I'm gonna turn this camera around so that you can kind of do a walkthrough with me and see what we're actually dealing with this property. Actually, I can't turn it around, so I'll just show you. So here is the garage, and you can see stuff just everywhere. And so I thought, what is going on here, you know? Then I came inside, and this is what I found. So the previous property manager was not happy that they were no longer going to be managing this property. So they will not tell me what happened. And I don't know, you guys. After 24 years of doing this, I just have never really seen anything exactly like this. And you want to know what the sad thing is? This isn't the only one. So out of the 23 properties, 6 of them were in this condition. I think we had 7 or 8 vacancies whenever I took over. So this is the living room. I don't know. I don't know what happened. And you can see here down the hall, I mean, there's no flooring. Half the walls are gone. This just makes no sense. I mean, you can see what was once a bathroom is now, I don't know. So this is the master bedroom. And each one of these floor plans is awesome in the sense that the master is downstairs. They all have these nice jacuzzi tubs. They have a separate shower. Oh my gosh, I'm not even gonna show you the toilet. I can't, I'm sorry. So when you are presented with an opportunity like this, you immediately think, okay, who do I need to engage that's gonna help me get this turned around? And also, like, what is the process gonna be? You know, do I start big? Do I start small? I mean, how do I approach this? So what I decided to do was just take it one step at a time. And honestly, that's all we really can do in life with any of our opportunities is one step at a time. And it's like my Spanish teacher told me, because as you know, you might not know this, but I am learning to speak Spanish. And they said, poco y poco, little by little. Little by little, we get our problem solved. Little by little, we engage in situations that are going to make us stronger. So the first thing I needed to do was to notify all the tenants that there was going to be a change in management. And these previous property managers, I don't know. I don't know what they were thinking. But anyway, they have a box out here. I could show it to you. I may show it to you at a future episode of this, because this is a long-term project. This is not something that is going to happen in a day. I mean, look at this living room. I mean, obviously there was some type of fire over this fireplace, and I don't know. I don't know how this could happen, but anyhow. So the first thing was to introduce myself to all the tenants, because the property manager that they had, for years, passed away, like I told you. And here's the backyard. So these backyards are all not big, but not small. And another really cool thing about this community is we pay for the lawn care. So that's nice, because a lot of times people are busy and they don't have time to do their own lawn. So I held a lunch and I invited everybody to come over to one of the properties that was vacant, but not in this condition, and come over and have lunch. And I met all of the residents and gave them the information to get set up to start to pay their rent online. And so that was the first opportunity, and that was in April. So April was the first month April was the month that I met everyone. And then May was their first month too. I then have everything set up to pay online. And so they did that, and it went fairly well. I was encouraged. And so then after I got the logistics of that set into motion, I talked with the owner and I said, hey, we have a good opportunity here. Sadly, your asset was mismanaged. And so why don't we sell one of these properties that's already ready and use that money to pour it into the rest of these properties and get them where they need to be. I wanted to show you a little bit more of this garage here. And so they said, okay. So we sold one of the properties to raise some money, and then I started to get bids. I got 3 different bids, and to be honest with you, some of the projects are so big that the contractors were overwhelmed, and so I didn't hear back from 1 or 2 of the contractors. But this is the opportunity that one of the opportunities that we're starting at Monday. This is a complete rehab, as you saw. And so I'm going to be giving you weekly updates on this, and I'm going to let you know how it's progressing. You're going to get the real stuff, not just the good stuff, all the stuff. So if you have an investment opportunity and you need some help, reach out to us. Like I said, we want to be a resource for you for all things real estate. I'm just going to go ahead and show you this since it's available. This is another one that we are currently in the process of getting ready to go on the market. But one thing that the previous property manager did was they had all of these supplies, and they kept them in this garage. So you see here, there's my sign. And here are all of the supplies that we have to use for the other houses. So we kind of have a little bit of a storage area. Not necessarily storage, because nobody needs a $2,500 a month storage, but this is our staging area. And this, like I said, this house, this is another one of the houses that will be available soon. I think this one's in a little bit better. Oh, no, it's not. But I forgot. But we're not going to talk about this one today. We're going to focus on one at a time, poco a poco. So in real estate and in life, just take things one step at a time. Forward progress is a win. And if you have anything that I can help you with, family, faith, fitness, fun, finances, I'm here to be a resource for you. So I can't wait to see you next week so you can see the progress that we make on this project. Have a great day.